So let's check in with Dr. Lisa Su, the chair and CEO of Advanced Micro Devices, get a better sense of what's going on. Dr. Su, welcome back to Midmonth.
Jim, it's wonderful to be here with you.
Well, Lisa, I saw you get honored earlier this week. It was a terrific event, Time 100, and you were a featured toaster because you've done so much well. And you said something really caught my ear and attention. You said that we'll look back 10 years from now, and we can't believe what life was like now. Will you tell me what you're seeing 10 years from now that would make it so this seems also pedestrian?
Well, first of all, Jim, great to be here with you. And I have to say, I really do believe, we talk a lot about AI, but we're just really at the beginning of understanding what AI can do for us. And, if you take a step back, like I've been in this industry for like over 30 years. And we've seen, a lot of interesting technology. I mean, we saw cloud, we saw mobile, we saw PCs, these were all great technologies. But AI is something different because it makes everything better in terms of, it makes our businesses, more productive. It makes our engineers more productive. It makes researchers more productive. And it helps us really, I can see a world where AI really helps us solve really some of the world's toughest problems, and that's why I say it was a nice event on a Monday night. It was one of those events where you could see, a decade from now, nobody's going to be asking what was the ROI on AI. Right. They're going to say that AI is part of our life. It's how we live. It's how we run our businesses. It's how we do our research. It's how we teach our kids. That's the world that I see.
Well, what do you say to people right now who are watching who just say, you know what, that's just businesses talking to businesses. I don't see it impacting my life at all.
Oh, I beg to disagree. I really believe that AI will impact everyone's lives. It's just starting today. So, let's not be impatient, right? Tech trends are meant to play out over years, not over months. We've only been in this, let's call it, chat GPT world for maybe like 18 months. We're all learning. It's fun. We all use it. Right. We use it to make ourselves, to answer questions for us. We use it to help us in sales and marketing. We use it to help us build chips, frankly, in terms of large language models. But now we're going to see it in all aspects of our lives. And, I think of it as, personal assistance. I think of it as education. Probably one of the areas that I'm most excited about is, what we can do in healthcare and what we can do in accelerating research. And, these are things that, if you look at the process that it would take for drug companies to discover new drugs, it might take years.
Right, and most fail. 90% fail.
Exactly. If you could change years to weeks, or days, that's kind of the superpower, and that's just one example. And the beauty of all this is you need the computing, and that's what we do, right? We do all of the foundation of the computing that enables AI to help us in all of these industries. And that's why I'm just so excited about where we are right now.
Are we on the brink of the next big shift in tech investment? In a market bubbling with opportunity, Advanced Micro Devices Incorporated recently made a splash with some intriguing insights about the future of graphics processing units. Dr. Lisa Su, the inspiring leader of AMD, has hinted at a seismic change that could reshape the landscape of AI and chip manufacturing. But what's even more captivating is how this development contrasts with industry giant Nvidia Corp and hyperscalers like Amazon.com Incorporated and Alphabet Incorporated Google. Let's dive into the undercurrents of this evolving saga. Welcome back, everyone, to Investocracy.
People tell me, well, listen, it's either Nvidia or it's AMD. And to me, if you don't think that there's room for two, you really don't understand the space. But that's you taught me that. Let's teach others that.
Well, it's absolutely true. The way to think about it is there's no one size fits all in computing. There's no only one architecture. Actually, you're going to need the right compute for each application. Like, I'm excited about AI everywhere. I'm excited about AI in the cloud. I'm excited about AI in PCs, so that we each have our own, sort of AI engines. I'm excited about AI at, the edge and infrastructure that we use, throughout, the entire world. So there are all kinds of different computing that you need. And the beauty of AMD is that, we've had this vision for the last, 10 plus years. This is kind of how we've thought about, sort of what do we want to be when we grow up? We want to be the high performance computing leader, and AI is a huge, huge piece.
The world of graphics processing is always in flux, but recently, Dr. Lisa Su of AMD has piqued everyone's curiosity with her remarks on future advancements. Speaking at a recent event, Su revealed the exciting possibilities for GPUs, suggesting custom chips that are more energy efficient, smaller, and could considerably lower costs in the near future. This is not just a tech tweak, but potentially a game changer. Imagine the impact on industries reliant on high-performance computing, like automotive, healthcare, and financial services, sectors that increasingly depend on rapid data processing and complex computations. Now, why is this so thrilling? It's not just because GPUs are crucial for AI models, but rather because AMD is setting its sights on a new frontier, vying against Nvidia's dominance. Nvidia, which has a firm hold on the premium gaming GPU market, has also played a pivotal role in reaching a $1 trillion valuation, with bullish investors like James Anderson projecting a stunning $50 trillion market cap within the next decade. Talk about high stakes. The competition between these tech giants isn't just a clash of products. It's a battle for the future of computing itself. Each company's strategic moves could either propel them to new heights or result in missed opportunities in an ever-evolving landscape. Here's where the plot thickens. Su noted that while GPUs are indispensable for large language models due to their prowess in parallel processing, the AI future will likely embrace a diversified chip architecture. Imagine a market where GPUs, specialized chips, and possibly custom solutions all coexist to offer more efficient and cost-effective computing. Sounds futuristic, doesn't it? This potential shift could redefine the economics and logistics of data centers worldwide. No longer would companies be reliant on off-the-shelf solutions, but could tailor their hardware to better suit specific workloads, leading to unprecedented efficiencies and breakthroughs in AI research and application. But before we go any further, if you want to keep up with AMD's latest updates and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market, so click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates. That said, back to the video.
You need computing of all sizes. So if you want to talk about Italian cities, I could talk to you about Italian cities. There's really, think about it this way, Jim. There's like, three types of computing, right? There's, this big accelerator AI computing that we're talking about for our large language models and for, all of that stuff. We're at Dreamforce.
MI300.
Yeah, MI300. We're at Dreamforce this week. There's a lot of talk about what you need to do, with agents and things like that. There's traditional compute, and in CPU land, where our Italian roadmap has done extraordinarily well. If you think about data centers around the world, they need to become more efficient. There's too much old equipment. That equipment has to be upgraded. You need the highest performance, lowest power efficiency, overall total cost of ownership. We're now in our 5th generation of our Italian cities. So Turin is our latest and greatest, products there. We're just about to launch it in the next quarter. Lots of exciting things going on there. I talked about AI PCs that are also a very exciting trend that we're going to see going forward in the PC market, where we have intelligence in AI. And then we also have our embedded computing, Jim. I've talked a lot about that. Sort of the what we're doing with FPGAs and adaptive computing. Aerospace and defense, we use a tremendous amount of AMD underneath that. When you think about industrial, test and measurement. So we are computing across the board. Obviously, there's a lot of excitement around AI and accelerators, but they're really, three major legs of our computing stool.
Now, to give you some perspective, governments and tech behemoths like Amazon and Google are developing their custom AI chips for internal use. This move underscores a broader trend, the growing inclination toward customizable, purpose-built computing hardware. Andrews Corsini, a renowned tech blogger, humorously quipped, "The future isn't just chips. It's a salsa of GPUs, ASICs, and who knows what's next." This salsa of diversified chips could lead to a new era of innovation where bespoke solutions enhance performance, sustainability, and adaptability across different technological arenas. But it's not all about rivalry. AMD's strategy also targets mainstream and mid-range GPUs. By doing so, AMD is stepping aside from Nvidia's shadow in the premium gaming sector. This isn't necessarily a retreat, but rather a calculated pivot. After all, the mainstream market is where volume lies, and JP Morgan analyst Harlan Sur predicts AMD's data center GPU revenue could see a boost by $5 billion this fiscal year. Numbers like these are hard to ignore. Furthermore, capturing the mid-range market could increase AMD's influence and partnerships with key players in various industries, thereby solidifying its presence not just as a competitor, but as a market leader in versatile computing solutions. Rival hyperscalers, including Oracle Corp and Amazon, have lately been collaborating, which Justin Post from Bank of America Securities believes will drive demand for these advanced infrastructure and applications. This suggests a growing need for diversified AI chips, a sphere that AMD seems poised to excel in. Such collaborations are not only a testament to the growing importance of custom AI chips, but also highlight a market shift where strategic alliances will become crucial for technological advancement and market penetration. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
How many frustrated investors have got in touch with you via Twitter or the other forms in which you connect with your own purchasers or the ETFs? I mean, there must have been a lot of frustration that you kept it in some funds, but not the main ARK ETF.
Well, I'll tell you what has happened mostly is people who understood the Nvidia story. We were pounding the table on it on 2014, really till 2021. And many people actually put it into their portfolios, their own portfolios, and they may have held it. We have not gotten much pushback. And the reason is people know that we are on AI, but we're doing it in a little bit of a differentiated way. Nvidia has become a check-the-box stock. That's why the valuation is where it is. But we are looking for those plays that have not only the vision from management team point of view and broad distribution, but also proprietary data and AI expertise. So we're just pivoting to another set of plays that most people have not discovered yet, much like they did not understand that NVIDIA was an AI play really until very recently.
So, are you ready to ride the wave of the next big thing in tech investment? With AMD dipping its toes in diversified chip architectures and Nvidia's soaring ambitions, the semiconductor sector promises not just excitement, but also solid returns for the foresighted. Whether you're a casual observer or a seasoned investor, the unfolding drama between AMD and Nvidia is a spectacle that encapsulates the essence of innovation, competition, and strategic foresight in the tech world. AMD currently stands in an interesting position. Although it may not be rivaling Nvidia in the premium gaming GPU market, its ambitions in mainstream and specialized chips position it uniquely for potential growth, especially with the data center GPU revenue forecasted to rise significantly. As AI computing continues to evolve, blending different chip types, AMD's diversified approach could appeal to a broader market, enhancing its growth prospects. This strategic positioning could serve as a blueprint for other companies in the tech sector, emphasizing the importance of agility and foresight in a rapidly changing market landscape. Why not join the conversation? Drop your thoughts on AMD's futuristic vision and the stock market's current swirling dynamics. How do you see the semiconductor landscape evolving, and where are you choosing to invest? Your insights could illuminate new perspectives, contributing to a broader understanding of the market's future directions. And finally, if you would like to know what companies like AMD have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.